Hello, let's continue to play Quake 1, Scourge of Armageddon, mission pack. Okay. Okay, let's go. The Lost Mine. We left our journey at a lost mine level. Okay. Hello, Unity, or your Group 5. Sorry, I can't pronounce your nickname correctly. It's very hard to pronounce. Okay, I'm looking for Mirage, a Rendition Verite demo, which is lost. It's located on bughouse.com website, but we only have screenshots, but we can't download a Rendition Verite demo itself. It calls Mirage. Let me try to write it. Maybe it's not so obvious to her, like you know, bad pronunciation or how. Let me write it right on my Twitch channel. It's difficult to find now. Okay. $48 health points. It's going low pretty quickly. And back to the other news. There is this description what I'm looking like in the wish list, and there is Hexen 2 Continent of Black Marsh for Matrox M2D, and it's version 1.08, and we finally find this version. It's now finally available, and even you wondering where you can download it, you can go to hexenworld.org into the download section. So now it's available to public. Finally. Ouch, 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 ouch. Also there is a S underscore kilohertz. No, there is no. You may notice Quake 1 have sound sampling rate at 11 kilohertz. Yes, sound sampling rate 11 kilohertz. You see, it can be easily modified to use 22 kilohertz or 44 to make it sound like audio CD quality, but do it to very low system power. My computer, which is Pentium 2 running on 350 megahertz, not able to process audio in that very high quality. It becomes like, you know, too many peaks in audio. So it's possible to modify even weak Quake to use 22 or 44 kilohertz sound, but no, I rather do not do this in my low spec computer. In very powerful machines like in Pentium 3 or Pentium 4, I think it's possible, and sound will play more correctly. Or maybe when there is one day they come and we will have rendition emulation in DOSBox, so we can modify that sampling rate to high values. I think it should sound very well. So it could help us. No one's there. Where I need to go? Oh, good. Okay, let's go to the other news. While I'm doing tests for Verite wrapper for Hexen 2 Rendition Verite version, I modified Hexen 2 to be able to play demos from older versions. Like there is some demos from Hexen 2 version 1.03, and after you patch your Hexen 2 to version 1.11, you can't play old demos. But there is a really simple hack which can allow you to play Hexen 2 demos from version 1.03 in version 1.11, and everything works correctly. The demos really do not different in 1.11, and comparing to 1.03, it's almost the same, just different headers. That's all. Ouch. Huh? What? Okay, what else? Also, I tried to hack a Hexen 2 software rendered version to maximize some resolution, and I ended up with ability to run software rendered Hexen 2 version in a full HD resolution. But there is a problem. When you go in underwater, game will crash. So that's it. Sadly. About Verite, Rendition Verite wrapper. Oh my god! Wait a minute. Hello. I hope you can hear me now. Hello, Colin Burn. Sorry if I pronounce your nickname not correctly. Quake is one of my favorite horror games. It's a general really cool game. Let me load my save game. And there is Rendition Verite wrapper in development. It named Ready. You can find Rendition Verite wrapper on Microsoft Store. Just write Rendition and you will find it. For now, all Windows Redline games supported, but Spirit 3D is still in development. I was told it wasn't a horror game when you have no ammo in this game and you are run out of ammo for all your guns, even be saying that it's like playing out of Bloodborne. Oh yeah, you're right. When you have no ammo, it's really really horror. Um, um, for example, about a Verite Rendition Verite wrapper. Uh, there is so small issues left, like mm, there is some demos uh, raised to the red line, and from that package there is demo called Cube, and in Cube you have a little bit different colors on Cube. For now it's not cannot be fixed, but in future I hope it will be fixed. I would have to call it a horror saying this. I would have to call it a horror saying this is not a horror. Would be very bold. Damn it, now it is shooting game, but it's still definition on my list of horror games or horror action games. Then probably Doom 1 and Doom 2 also horror games, maybe. I don't know. What you think? For example, in my childhood, when I first time played Doom 2, it really looks to me like a horror game. When I first saw Imp, I was very scary. I'm just only 10 years child back then. Also, Verite Rendition Verite wrapper has a little problem with hexing too. Like bronze golems can't change their tint when they attack. If you know hexing 2 game, you probably know when bronze golems or another kind of golems, they want to attack you, shoot you, they all their skin was changed to green or to red tint in software rendered hexen 2 or in OpenGL version, but in rendition Verite on original hardware, but in wrapper Verite it not works. It's problem of the game, because games want to have 8 or 4 megabyte of video RAM, but Verite has 128 megabyte. It's specially raised for performance. So when performance are very great, it produces some glitch, like bronze golems can't change their tint. Quake 1 I would give 10 of the 10, Quake 2 I would give 10 of the 10, Quake 4, you know, Quake 4 is my very favorite game. I would give an 8.5 out of 10. For example, I agree with you, but for Quake 4, for multiplayer, you know, when you playing on the net, multiplayer like deathmatch or capture the flag or team deathmatch, there is much more fun than in single player. Quake 4 offers to us some ramp jump, and sometimes even double jump possible, and crouch sliding with very interesting techniques that is not available in other games. So when you ask me what would you give for Quake 4 when you play in multiplayer, I will say 10 out of 10. I hope Quake 4 get remastered. Will be very cool, yes, I agree with you, it's very super game. I also dream for you know, Quake 4? It's made by Raven Software. I'm huge Raven Software fan, and I really hope they will, whenever we'll release source code for their old titles, like maybe, you know, Shadowcaster, Cyclones, and Necrodome. Recently, Cyclones and Necrodome released on Steam, but it's only original games, it's not modified, it's not remastered, no source port. I would like to see source port so fans around the world can make some enhancement to those games. Like Shadowcaster, really interested game. Like it's like Hexen. But even more colorful, if you know. Or at least you can Google and see screenshots. Did you know the Quake 3 is not canon after Quake 2 and Quake 1? Quake 3 is based in alternate universe, it's just its own thing, and it is not canon of the story of the other 4 games, meaning that Quake 4 is Quake 3 because it's based on right after Quake 2. Maybe. For example, Quake 1 is some kind of one line of Quake, and it's not continued, just we have only Quake 1. Quake 2 and Quake 4 is the second line, and Quake 3, Quake Champions, and Quake Live is a third line of Quake. Maybe for Quake 2 and Quake 4 we can call Quake Wars, maybe it's continuation. So I see there's 3 line of Quakes. Okay, back to Hexen 2 golems in Verite wrapper. So if anyone wants to fix that issue with golems when they can change their tint, in any file you can just decrease video memory and everything will work fine. But game will a little bit suffer from performance. So for now it's just a compatibility, not full solution. I heard the Quake and Doom are in the same universe in some way. Yes, maybe. They similar in early of Quake 1 development. If you find some very early screenshots of Quake 1 beta or alpha version, you will see the Quake 1 is just looks like really a next Doom game. It's really similar. Pum, 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 pum. I tried myself to fix Hexen 2 golems issue my way by rewriting some code in assembly, but it works, but it leads to game crashes, unfortunately, after a while, and it slows down the game really badly. So it's not the case. It's not full solution. It's just something that close, but it can be accepted that way. For example, Soda Off-Road Racing. It's a game that exclusively use Rendition Verite capabilities, and without Rendition Verite game video card it can't be played on modern computer. But for now it can be played by Verite, and it's exclusive game. Wait a minute, and we will continue. Where I need to go? So, in general, Ready by Sharanga Dayananda or by Nirvasoft, if you find it on Microsoft Store, support all the Windows Red Line games without any problems. Hello, Moppy Bloke. Post hoc fanfiction by software. What do you mean? Are you playing the original PS1 version on it? No, it's I play Quake 1 on retro PC, right directly from DOS, and it uses Rendition Verite video card capabilities. So you can play this Quake that way. This version requires special hardware, a Rendition Verite video card. On this computer I have Windows 98. There is no PS1 version. And I need to find there is PS1 version of Quake. That must be Quake 2. I think Quake 2 is released for PlayStation 2. Maybe I'm wrong. You always can look on mobygames.com, a game database. It should be write it for Quake 1 and Quake 2, every platform the game released for. What I need to do here? Oh my god. Did you know what I need to do here? Quake 2 received ports to PS1 and Nintendo 64. The PS1 port of first Quake died with lobotomy software. Oh! Maybe you're right. I remember Quake 1 is released for Sega Saturn. I have work to go to buy. Okay, thank you for being with me, Callum Byrne. Bye bye. I don't know what to do here, so I will use a rocket jump. Maybe. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! It's a harm. Seems a bad idea. You need to look for the silver key. Go down. Uh-huh. Thanks. Now I have silver key. Okay, silver key, okay. And as you see, Rendition, Verite, Quake, a little bit better than GL Quake, originally released by its software, because this one looks much like software rendered version with texture filtering, and also it has bright colors and over bright, so there is possible that there is really that bright places, you know, while in GL Quake is not possible in original version, official, unmodified. Yeah, it's the way I love Quake, and it's the way I love the source ports, because they look much nicer now than back then. And also Rendition Verite Hexen 2 looks much better than software rendered or than GL Hexen 2, which, and thanks to Sharganda Dayananda and Rendition Verite wrapper, which now can be used to play all Verite Rendition Verite Windows games, including Hexen 2 and Quake 2, and it's really nice. That wrapper offers to us high resolution, so you can force full HD resolution or even bigger, and Soda Off-Road Racing features Verite exclusive Rendition Verite game now can be played on Windows 10 and or Windows 11, whatever. So the developer Sharanga Dayananda do an incredible job on creating that wrapper, and it's still in development, and we hope those games will be supported too. Like there is 2 exclusive game for Rendition Verite, and for it runs from those. It is IndyCar Racing 2 and Rebel Moon. They hardware accelerated. And yes, Underwater looks really cool. And you know, I modified Quake underwater resolution on original Quake. Uses much lower resolution, like 320 by 200, but in my version, I modified it in underwater resolution twice it, so it's 640 by 400, which is why it looks like this, you see, much clearer than in original release. And also I modified Quake to draw not much than 60 frames per second. By default it's trying to render 72 FPS. I believe I don't want that, because I overheat my video card. And All those hacks is possible to use on Hexen 2 and on Quake 2 from Verite wrapper. And even more. So if you like Rendition Verite and those games, you can support Armageddon on Microsoft Store by buying their wrapper. Does this support host max FPS command? No, it's original release. I don't think so. There is host frame rate, but it's not the same like max FPS. If I write max FPS, it's an unknown command. Oh yeah, thank you. Oh. There is Quake exclusive console variables like r_surface lookup and anti-alias. Yes, that video card can do anti-aliasing and much more. Water frequency, water control, but all that kind of console variables is covered on my YouTube video, so you can watch. But there is two exclusive console variables, which is not even described or documented on entire internet. It's the_sync. I don't know what it do. Maybe it's vertical synchronization, but it's not works. And there is day_emip. And emip should be 0. Yes. What is it? It's pick mip or mip map for models. Look at that body. When I use 1, you see that body changes their skin and it's a little bit blurry, but when you use 0, it's much sharper. So it's one of two undocumented Rendition Verite console variables which is now discovered. Yes, I need to go down because there is yellow key I have and yellow door I need to use. Okay, let's go. Yes, and Rendition Verite Quake also has a different sky. It's much like software rendered version, but it's filtered and clouds like push it away from you maybe by 2. So in software rendered version you have really bigger clouds than here. And that sky is not got distorted when you approach it like in GL Quake. And water animation is different and underwater animation too. Honestly, I prefer playing my Quake unfiltered. Oh, here is filtration in this version too. It's can be controlled by the _builder. If I put a 0, I will turn off texture filtering. See? But for me, I prefer every game to be filtered. Ah, and yes, if you compare Rendition Verite version to software rendered and to GL Quake version, you may see there is lighting bolts, and sometimes lighting can be blended with light maps, you see? These lighting bolts should be everywhere bright, but only on Rendition Verite version light maps can affect this lightning effect. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I turn texture filtering back. Also there is the underscore deezer. Yes, that video card works in a 16-bit color space, and it uses ordered dithering to simulate much more colors. If I turn dithering off, it's 0. You may see there is color blending appears. It's clearly visible. I hope you see it too. And I prefer dithering to be turned on. Like it looks like more smooth. And I like to use underscore anti-alias 7, so everything on Quake will be anti-aliased. Teleport and water have same animation, so you see how it works. Almost like modern shaders, maybe. Now let me turn off texture filtering. Oh. Wow, whoa, just wow, nice effect. Really cool. Congratulations. Congratulations. Deep within the bowels of research facility, you discover the passage that the followers of Quake have used to enter our world. The bastards used some type of gigantic teleporter to overload on one of our own sleep gates. As long as this portal exists, Earth will never be safe from Quake's cruel minions. Okay. I mean, not okay, but okay. If you can find the source of the portal's power, you can shoot it down, possibly forever, with only a moment's consideration for your own safety. You re-enter the dark domain, knowing hell will be a better fate than experiencing the reign of Quake. Oh! Oh. Oh. You see, some textures is blurred far away from me. Yes. It shares the same console variable like a software rendered version of Quake. It's the underscore MIP scale. By default it's 0, by default it's 1, but I can use a 0, and you see all textures is sharp, but there is a huge problem: frames per second. It's unplayable. So it's better to use 1, because my computer is slow. On much more powerful machines than my computer, it will work good without any frames slowdowns. Must be bilinear texture mipmaps. Yes, this is mipmaps, and these mipmaps is directly loaded from BSP map, the same way like software rendered Quake doing it. You see, water animation, much like software rendered. Oh, okay, okay, maybe secret. No. Looks like nothing. Oh, gremlins. They can steal your weapon. Sorry. I like medieval levels on Quake much more than stage or base. This door is open elsewhere. And about resolution, this Quake runs on 640 by 400. If I will try to use much more resolution, higher resolution, it will be very slow. Like maximum resolution here is 768 by 576. Why this one? Why not 856 by 480? You know, if you multiply those two values, you will get much more coverage than this one. So this is maximum resolution, you know. For very old video cards and hardware accelerations, I consider a 640 by 400 is a good resolution, a minimum resolution for very old 3D accelerators. Every other resolution which is smaller than this one is not desired to be. Oh. Oh, ouch! Oh, and you see, Death Knight fire beams also affected by light maps, so it's not always bright. It can be dark. You know? Oh! I can't escape that easy. Okay. Oh, it's a secret. I even didn't know. This barrier is opens elsewhere. Oh. That works. Oh my god. Okay. They sounds like dog. Those goblins. Or my oh. Need the silver key. Oh, and they can resurrect dead enemies. Gremlins. I will be playing with Quake on a less modest computer. There is a higher resolution and is filtering, multi-sampling, super sample, and anti-aliasing. There's Quake states for a volcano. Whoa. When I play Quake, not a Rendition Verite version, I prefer to use DirectQ because it's really close to software rendered version. Oh yes, it uses Volcan render. Yes. On some websites, Rendition Verite video card stated to be like some kind of Vulkan renderer, fully programmable. Back in the 90s, just. This level is not so easy, I think. New source ports are similar to weak Quake in that they usually prefer to be faithful to the software render effects like the underwater world, the surface water animation, the square particles, the light maps instead of GL Quake spheres. Yes. Yep. In GL Quake you can turn off that spheres by console variable GL underscore flash or some kind of it can be configured. And yes, I agree. But oh, when it's case of games which do not have enough source ports or do not have source ports at all, like Soda Off-Road Racing, and this game can be played on software rendered mode or in Rendition Verite video card only. So Verite wrapper, really cool thing that can save this game, and this game can be played on Windows 10 and Windows 11. For example, I really like Hexen 2, but there is not enough Hexen 2 source port which use the same philosophy, like to be much closer to software rendered version. So my option to replay sometimes Hexen 2 in Windows 10 by using Verite and use a Rendition Verite Hexen 2 version. It's much better than much better than GL Hexen or software rendered Hexen 2. And I really hope someday those games will be supported too. It will be very cool, very nice, you know? Oh no, I should not attack this dog. It's mine dog. Do I need a quad here? Seems nobody here. Do I have some keys? No. That's cool. I'd heard you could only play Quake on the real Verite card, but there is a wrapper now. When people want to play an old version of this, they should go for this instead of GL Quake. Yeah, true. For example, Rendition Verite, Hexen 2 and Quake 2 can be played now because they are Windows games, but those games, a Quake 1, for that moment can be played only on the original hardware. But in future, it should be supported in this wrapper too. And it's really exciting news. Oops, I closed the door. Did I need to close this? Oh, I can't. No, it's not affected. Rates. Okay. Can you lead me the way? No. It feels like a maze. It seems I pressed all the key buttons. Or not. Yes. And what I need to do next? Oh my god. Okay, this is a start position. Any hints? Oh. Okay. It's obvious. Ah, bad. And you know, when wrapper or emulator of Rendition Verite video card will come out, which will support Quake 1, it will be much more better than original hardware. It can produce much more FPS. And if you know, there is also a newly made Rendition Verite video card, which calls Rendition Heritage by Anthony. It made it maybe in this year or maybe in past year. It's modern re-implementation of old hardware. No, bad. I need to replay this. Because I want a little bit more health points to carry it for next level. To be carried for next level. And I like filtered particles like this one, rounded. So that's why I love direct Q. In direct Q you can choose particles to be square or to be rounded. Oh, thank you, Mopay blog. Bon appetit. Thank you for being with me, and I'm finishing this level and will also go out. This is just 2 minutes and my stream will end after I go into this exit. Maybe I will run. Oh no, I can't. Or maybe can. Oh no. That's a bad idea. Yeah! Now, goodbye. Thank you for being with me. See you next time. Oh, this lag. It's very cool level. So we left our journey at the Black Cathedral. Cool enough. Goodbye, goodbye. Take care. Rest well.